Hi, I'm Ren Camacho, President and CEO of the Akron Canton Airport. Welcome to part 2 of our tour of the gate expansion project. If you recall, last week during the ribbon cutting ceremony, I talked a little bit about behind the scenes and some of the inner workings, if you will, that allowed the gate expansion project to be successful. So this is what's comprised of that. Just want to point to a few things on the new ramp that we have here. If you pan over a little bit to the right, you can see some of the new ramp space. Behind my shoulder here, if I may point, is that elongated pole there, which is a glycol treatment for our aircraft. The maintenance entity that we have here that handles all the aircraft has to go there. They fill up their de-icing chemical in their trucks, and then that goes over to de-ice the airplanes for safe departures out of Akron Canton Airport. So we're thankful to have that opportunity. It's very close to the existing de-icing facility that we have here, which is just off to the right here. So let's head on inside. So again, I'm entering a space where the new expanded gate project is right above me. All the gates are right above, or right below, I should say, gate number 9. Entering that space. So all of the seating and the hold rooms are off to my left here. So you can kind of get a behind the scenes view of newly created corridor here, all of the inner workings, piping, hot and cold water, all the electrical cable that's needed to allow the departure and arrival flight screen information to be displayed, for example. And I also talked about last week some of the neat technology that we were implementing behind the scenes, and this is one such example. The equipment here, and then you can see off to the far right over there, are 2 sets of equipment of UV technology. It's actually tied to our air filtration system and allows the air to flow safely. Passenger air that's being breathed is safe, it's sanitized, and is filtrated through this the use of UV technology. Especially in this pandemic world, we want to make sure that the traveler experience is safe and sound travel experience. So again, that's this piece of equipment here. All of the hot water, chiller supply, hot and cold water supply. See the UV technology light there. I'm not going to venture and look in there because it tells me not to, so I'll stay pretty clear of that. And then if we continue on this way, talked about the second unit that's over here on the left. Very similar to the previous unit. Again, allows the air that's circulated in the new concourse to be done in a safe and sanitized way for the traveling public. So we're happy to provide that accommodation that our travelers deserve. One thing I want to mention too, as you can continue to follow me here, is that the airport was recently recognized by a trade organization, Airports Council International North America, for the highest honor they can give an airport for health. It's a health accreditation that we just received yesterday, as a matter of fact, November 23rd. Happy to receive that recognition. I mentioned that to the staff, and kudos to our custodial building maintenance teams for really making this place as safe and healthy and sanitized as we possibly can. There were very rigorous questions about what we did, how we continue to clean the place, restrooms, high touch point areas like elevators, escalators, all of the different areas that the checkpoints, for example, how do we coordinate with the TSA, CDC guidelines that we're following, state and local guidelines, county guidelines. Happy to provide that information to the trade organization, ACI, and they thankfully recognized us for again, keeping this place as clean and sanitized as we possibly can. So happy to receive that acknowledgement and pass it on to the team. So as we continue to move through here, again, additional amenities. This corridor, again, is used primarily to provide information, not only digitally through the network cabling, but also additional space if we need it into the future. Temporary storage of deliveries can be used for as well. And it's a tornado shelter. Out here, one of the newly provided amenities is a connector to bag claim area. We've been able through this project to provide an underground connection for the tugs that take your bags to and from the aircraft. Again, a lot of intricate work. You can see the sprinkler system up above. There's electrical and piping that goes across this entire section here to make, nonetheless, with all of the structural amenities, the baggage handling operation is, again, as seamless as possible. And cutting this between the newer section, and then you can see some of the rest of the terminal over here, part new and part older section over there, to continue to provide that amenity in an expedient way to get bags to and from the aircraft has always been our goal. So again, another behind the scenes feature to make our travel experience, making sure the bags get to and from the aircraft, again, as seamless and as convenient as possible. Why don't we go out onto the tarmac over here, the apron. There was a lot of work that was done with the apron here through Great Lakes Construction in partnership with the design consultant CHA and the Leo Daly Group, providing a lot of these amenities here that you see in front of you. All of the pavement that you see has been done very in concert with the rest of the project. You can see, if you pan over to the left here, you can see all of the new jet bridges that were placed in here. And again, once the project was completed, we've been able now to say that all gates have actual jet bridges. No longer will you need to go out and ground board as you used to do in the old Y Concourse. So all of this lighter concrete you see here is all brand new concrete pavement. Again, a lot of coordination between installation of the jet bridge with installation of the pavement, working day and night, and making sure that the project was installed, again, in a very coordinated fashion. You can also see, if you look up to the left here, the newly installed floodlights. Those are roughly 100-foot tall lights, and they make this ramp look like it's daytime at night. So we're very happy to have that amenity as well. It's the same case as you walk and pan down all the way down to the gates 3 through 9. So once you get up to the second floor, the rest of the floodlights continue in that direction. So this is in essence the new section, the new gates. Again, every passenger boarding bridge has a new jet bridge. Provides that amenity to the traveling public. We're happy to give this amenity to you all that continue to travel through CAK and support our airport each and every day, especially in the midst of this pandemic. We understand travel these days may be difficult, but when you're ready to travel, we'll be ready. We'll be here. We have the accommodations, the amenities, all of the stuff in the terminal, all of the amenities outside of the terminal to make your travel experience from the moment you leave your house to the moment you get on that plane, whether you get de-iced or not. If it's the middle of the summer, so be it, and we're happy to make those accommodations for you to, again, allow for that seamless experience for you all. So thank you, and have a great rest of your day.